best time to harvest oregano is right before it blooms. So you're trying to get young but fragrant leaves. Sorry, it's really bright out here. And you want to dry them before they become too ripe, because this is when they have the most. Hey, what are you doing here? Ah, I got a little bee on my finger. What are you doing here? Anyway, yes, so it's April. It's towards the end of April, and this is a good time to harvest it. I am not going to be home in the next 3 or 4 days, so I think in the next 4 to 5 days it will be too late to harvest it. So when you see your oregano looking like this, you have a fresh young leaves and it's just getting ready to blossom. Harvest it, dry it, and this will also give you opportunity to have a new growth, because as soon as you harvest, have a first harvest, a new plants will sprout. So if you do this right, you can harvest oregano 2 to 3 times a year. You start from a side, and you'll have some of the branches that are bigger and thicker than others, which is okay. I would suggest to trim it all and just leave the small new growth so you can harvest it again later in the season.
By nature of my body, I'm always fighting some kind of inflammation, especially in my joints. And it turns out that oregano is a great anti-inflammatory herb. It has an anti-inflammatory agent, so making the tea out of this herb is very helpful for those who have inflammations in their body. After digging deeper into health benefits of this herb, I also found out that it has a great powerful antioxidant properties as well. And check out what else I found out. So it says that some studies are showing that oregano has anti-cancer properties because it inhibits the growth of certain cancer cells. It's also shown to have antibacterial and antiviral effects.
At this time of the year, oregano is super fragrant. It smells so good.
Oregano oil in particular is known for its potent antimicrobial properties, making it a potential natural remedy for infections. In fact, the internet is saying that oregano can fight against 23 different types of bacteria. Ever since my childhood, I've been having some serious digestive issues. So today, when I go to the doctor, they will often tell me that my pancreas, my gallbladder, and my liver are all overworked. But it turns out that oregano helps with improving digestion by stimulating bile production, aiding in the breaking down of food. I have also learned that it might help relieve symptoms of indigestion, bloating, and gas. It's like a miracle plant, especially for people like myself. But if that's not enough, oregano is also a good source of vitamin K and vitamin E, iron and calcium, and this is something that all of us can use more of. Some studies are suggesting that oregano might help regulate blood sugar levels as well. It's amazing what plants can do for us, but it's even more amazing to realize how much we have removed ourselves from nature when it comes to healing. There's no wonder why we struggle health-wise so much, and why pharmacies today are doing so good.
And when I get back next week, I'm gonna do sage. Sage is looking beautiful, and it will grow very fast in the next few days, and these leaves are now full of oils. And so what I'm going to do, I'm going to come and harvest the leaves alone. I will not cut the branches like I did with the oregano, and I'm just going to put them on line and I'm going to dry them. So the reason I did this video is just to tell you that maybe we cannot produce wheat and corn, and maybe we cannot produce our own meats, but we certainly can produce and grow on our own herbs. It's something that we can do, and why not have your fresh organic herbs instead of paying a lot of money for them at the store? And besides, this is it's good for the insects, it's good for particularly for the bees, and it's good for you. It's fun to be outside, and it's fun to work in a garden and spend a little time just decompressing, being on the sun, being with the bees, as you just saw the bee, and birds are out, and I love this wind, and it's just a good and wholesome experience to be in nature. So bottom line is, if you don't think you can garden and grow tomatoes and peppers, you can grow sage, you can grow thyme, oregano, you can grow rosemary. Okay, guys?
As you can see, the bush still looks nice and green with a lot of new growth just coming up. So in about 3 to 4 weeks, we'll be able to harvest some more oregano. Sage is coming up strong, and one thing that I did not mention is that once you plant these herbs, you don't have to replant them again. They will grow year after year after year. This is parsley, which I've recently harvested, and I keep it in a bed because the rodents will eat it as well. By the way, I should say that I'm not an expert on any of the information that I shared with you. I've been simply doing my research and sharing this with you, and I'm also following the footsteps of my grandmother, because these are the herbs that she grew to make teas. And now that I'm older, this is kind of coming naturally to me, and I'm just doing what she has done. But after doing some research, I'm realizing how much health benefits all these herbs had, and I didn't know about it. Okay, so next is drying the herbs. So this is quite simple, and all you need to do is to create small bunches. As you can see, some of the pieces here are longer than others, and I'm going to try to categorize them depending on their size. So the bigger branches are going in one bouquet, and smaller branches will go into smaller bouquets. I recently remodeled my kitchen to simplify it and to make it more rustic, to suit my lifestyle. And now I have this area where I dry my herbs, and to do it, you will need to pick a place in your house that's airy, bright, and dry. So no direct sun, just enough air and light, and you can just hang your bunches like this and let them dry. I like having my herbs drying right next to me, because when I'm ready to cook, they are only a step away. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Vlada Vladic, and I would love to continue to share what I know about the healthier way of living with the rest of you. If you like this kind of content, consider joining my channel.